it's a real privilege to be asked by Alan to have an opportunity to talk all with you about what we've been doing with Kaiser Permanente, and for me to share with you the incredible importance and the value to our program and to our communities surrounding our hospital to have partnerships with people like Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association, Alan and the group. Alan Roy is a quintessential operations expert. He knows the business. He's got a lot of history, as you heard this morning, but he also absolutely is able to handle the most minute details to make things work. That's really, really important. Look, I've been in position for 36 plus years now with Kaiser Permanente. Came out of Detroit, University of Michigan, came here to California to Oakland, ostensibly just to do my internship. And I was going to head back to Michigan for further training. Well, after about 3 days in Oakland, I said there was no way I'm going to do that. So I stayed at the same medical center for that whole time. And I practiced primary care medicine in women's health. And for all those years, it's been really, really clear to me that the most fundamental important factor affecting people's health is what they eat. I mean, clearly you've got exercise, tobacco, safe sex, drugs, alcohol, those kinds of issues are critical. But what people eat makes all the difference in the world. The effects of a bad diet go way, way downstream and affect the whole healthcare system. By not eating well, as you know, the rates of diabetes, the rates of heart disease, and so forth go up. That then trickles down to people that are trying to figure out how they're going to allocate resources within the healthcare system. Well, if you've got more people with diabetes, you need more specialty doctors that can deal with the back of the eyeball for diabetics. You need more podiatrists that can deal with the foot problems that come with diabetes. You need more kidney disease specialists. All of those, so what people eat ultimately trickles throughout the whole healthcare system. Now, my hospital, for years, in the lobby, would be vendors of one kind or another selling purses and jewelry, selling things that had nothing to do whatsoever with our health, nothing to do with Kaiser Permanente's mission, if you will. And I looked at this and thought, well, what could we possibly do better? What can we do here at this hospital that might actually make sense, that might have some connection between what our mission is as a program, and that is to try and help the health of the community. Well, I like to cook. I've always liked shopping at the farmers in town, primarily at the Berkeley Farmers Market, and also at the Jack London Square Farmers Market. My wife, my son, and I like to go hang out at markets and decide what we're going to have for dinner that day. Well, I went to the Jack London Square Farmers Market, and I remember the date forever, July 22nd, 2002. I met a farmer who had a kind of a multi-ethnic mix of produce. And I said to the farmer, I said, you know, could I possibly get a farmer's market started at a hospital? And he looked at me and he said, no, the man you need to talk to happens to be standing right there. And not 10 feet away from Mr. John Silvera. He's the director of the Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association. I met John, introduced myself, and literally within 10 seconds, John said this, and it's almost a word-for-word quote. He said, your mission at Kaiser Permanente and my mission as director of the Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association is the same. He said, we are both here to try to help improve the health of the community. And with those words, I knew I had an incredible partnership coming up in the future. So I called John many times the magical man on the planet, and that is exactly who he is. He leads a great coach, because without that coach, without all the work they've done, much of what we've been able to do at Kaiser Permanente would never have been started. At the time, John was the director of an association that had 22 farmers markets in the Bay Area, if I remember correctly. I think now they have about 38 or 39. They're second only to the big markets in So we said, well, let's work together. So come spring of 2003, this is the opening day. Spring onions outside of our medical center, fresh strawberries, stone fruits from the local ranch right here from Cleveland. Gail and Joe Vaughn Simmons were there, the fourth generation farmer, first generation all organic farmer. Joe Vaughn said the best farmers market that they had had that year on that opening day. Vanessa Bogenholm strawberries were there, and she sold out from her whole stock. It was a good day. It's like a block party outside of the hospital. Shoppers came of all ages. A little girl trying out the stone fruit, getting a taste of a fresh peach. Is one of the magical things that we see going on on a regular basis in our market. There's a real mix of people. Oakland is one of the most diverse cities in America. And diversity shows up at our market. People of all cultures come together around food. Now, this is just Oakland. And within Kaiser Permanente, which in Northern California there's 19 hospitals, in Southern California there's 12 hospitals. Each around many of those hospitals are many other office buildings in some distance, so it's a pretty big organization. We have a complex information system within the medical center, but the word spread quite rapidly. And the next thing you know, after our Oakland Kaiser Permanente Farmers Market started, San Francisco began working with the Pacific Coast, and they opened a farmers market. Some of our other facilities here locally in Northern California work with the Pac Coast to start markets. And then other models started to spring up. A young woman named Ashley Azumo in Honolulu, in Kaiser Permanente, went out herself and without a market association available to her, she went out and found 7 farmers who were willing to come and work with the Kaiser Permanente downtown Honolulu farmers to create a farm market there. And so just a few months after we started, I got an email from Ashland that said, basically, word was blown, the blessing was given, and figured itself. So they had their own farmers market in the Kaiser. And what we found is that the ideas spread throughout the country. And at this point, Kaiser Permanente has about 30 farmers markets in 6 states in the District of Columbia. So there are different models, different sizes, different personalities. There's a market in the interstate market in Oregon. There's 30 vendors, and on a recent Wednesday, they had about 1,800 customers. So there are all different models. I think we've got 4 Kaiser Permanente markets now in Southern California with the Southland Farmers Market Association.